Hello guys, and welcome to another video on this channel. As I usually say at the beginning of all my videos, an exciting video, but unfortunately this is not going to be an exciting video because of the situation that is going on globally, as you are aware of about coronavirus. Keeping that in view, I have some points regarding online business that you are actually facing any kind of problem or situations that you may seem to face in the future. So I have some tips and some of my observations regarding this. So in this video I'll be sharing those observations with you. Now, as you already know that because of this coronavirus situation, Amazon has changed some of their FBA policies or FBA regarding warehousing of different products, and this is going to affect not only that side of the business but on other side of the business, the merged by Amazon as well. And this is not going to affect the Amazon only; it is also going to affect other businesses as well, other print on demand businesses. Whether you are doing freelancing, that can affect, it is going to affect that business as well. Almost all of the businesses are going to get affected. So here are some tips regarding how to get through this phase and this difficult time. The first thing is that if you are doing some kind of advertising for your products, maybe you are selling through much by Amazon, and you are using Amazon advertising, or maybe you are using Facebook advertising or any other kind of advertising for your products. If that is not too necessary for you, you might want to consider keeping you can say a pause for the advertising for next few weeks or maybe a month, something like that, because in this at this time you are not going to get as many sales as usually do because of this whole situation. And as Amazon has just announced, Amazon has just recently announced that they are going to extend the delivery times, and it's going to affect the your sales as well. And you might have already seen that, and your sales have decreased a lot. At least mine did. Towards the end of the February until now, the sales have dropped significantly. So you need to keep that in mind. Don't spend on something that is not really necessary. Try to get organic sales from these things. Can get decent organic sales through Amazon. Although you are not going to get the same amount as as normal days, but try to save some money on these things, because this future situation is uncertain still, and we don't know when they are going to find a cure. And even if they are going to find a cure or a medicine or a vaccine, it will still take some time to mass produce all of that medicine and to reach different regions of the country, and also different regions of the world. So keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Another thing that you might already been doing is that you might have some subscriptions for different tools, different services to help you with this business and all that. So if is a certain tool or a certain subscription or for a certain platform or something like that that is not helping you much in your business, try considering canceling the subscription for some time, because you need to save some money. And if you're not getting too much in return, I think it would be a bit of useless to spend on something when you are not getting much in return. So the main focus should be to save some money, because you are going to spend your savings in this period, in this difficult time. And these are the few tips regarding this business that I have with you. Another thing, apart from these things regarding the social life and other economic aspects, I would like to share with you, and that is that in this difficult time there will be some people who are going to take advantage of this situation. They might stockpile their some of the necessary items, some of the food items. There might be a shortage of food items in the coming days, so you need to keep an eye on that as well. And in this situation, it does not mean that you have to think about yourself. You should take care of others as well, the people near you, the people around you whom are not you can say that fortunate to have maybe enough savings or like that. So in these difficult times, try to help each other and take care of each other. Another thing is that you need to keep yourself informed about different situation, and try to differentiate between and the you can say the true news and the false news. There are a lot of false information available on the internet regarding this virus and this whole scenario, and there will be false information that will be spread through YouTube or maybe through on TV media and all that, because some of people, they profit from this thing, they profit from fear and all that. And so keep yourself alarmed from this kind of behavior from the media and from social platforms, social media. Try to search and double check all of this information that you might receive regarding this. Always double check and try to follow the instructions, or you can say the guidelines that are actually coming from those people who are actually responsible for dealing with this, the doctors, the scientists, who are I would say the reliable sources for this purpose. Don't I would say that trust on those people who don't have qualification regarding this. So that you need to take care regarding this. Another thing that you might have noticed, that people are started buying and will start buying some kind of medical related equipment, maybe face masks and sanitizers and all that. So it's don't follow these trends that you might suddenly feel that people are doing, because sometimes they are doing just because of the panic. So panic is not going to help you in this situation. Try to keep calm and you can say that try to wash your hands and all that, and keep your sanitation healthy sanitation, washing hands, not touching to your face and all that. And most importantly, if it is not necessary to go outside, don't go outside. If there is something that you really have to go outside, there is nothing else that you can do. In that case, you might have to go outside, but don't necessarily go outside without any reason, without any solid reason, I would say that. So these are a few tips about upcoming days that I wanted to share with you. Another thing that you might not know about is that in Africa there is another problem that is currently rising, and that is the problem of locusts. And there are swarms of locusts that are destroying different crops and all these different food, you can say the agriculture field of life. So that is going to impact these regions a lot. Africa, Saudi Arabia, Middle East type of things, Southeast Asia, India, Pakistan, Iran, and these regions are going to get affected from this swarm of locusts, as there was already an attack of these locusts in the past few months, before, I think just before this coronavirus thing started getting the attention of the news. So the whole situation is not, I would say, is something pleasant, but you need to keep yourself strong and try to spend less on something that is not really necessary. That is what I would say the message is going to be this video. And try to spend on those people who are around you. Try to care for one another, and we will get through this together, and hopefully soon it will all be over and we'll be back to the normal. I'm not saying that it would be as normal as it already was. It would not be so soon, because this is going to leave some impact on the economy, some impact of the individual businesses, not only online businesses but other businesses as well. So try to prepare yourself mentally for that. And in this situation, your savings are going to help you a lot. And try to be positive, and don't I would say that again, don't fall for the false information and the false news that you might receive from different sources. And hopefully we'll see you again soon with some good news. So till then, this is all for now, and I'll keep making the videos. I'll keep making the giving updates regarding this, and hopefully we'll see you again with some pleasant news. And thank you for watching.